Hello, hello, everybody. It's Mindy, and it's WIP and Chat Day. Yes, it is. I just got back from, oh goodness, running all over the place with the husband today. He decided that today was a good day for me to go to lunch with him. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll go. So, yeah, Taco Tuesday, his buddy wasn't able to go. But he wanted to go up there anyhow and see if there's crates. So here's the deal. There have not been crates lately. The last several times he's been there are no more wooden crates. Apparently, it looks like they've done a little switcheroo over to plastic, which, I don't know, that they're not cool. They're just not unique and cool. Although I did have him bring home a couple for me, because I thought they would work great out in the garden. So they're like a crate, with a lot of holes in them. And they would be good for putting like bulbs, or when we divide iris, or when I cut flowers or anything like that. I mean, they'd be really good for that kind of stuff. So I got a couple anyhow, and I'm going to put them out in the greenhouse and see what I can use them for. You know what I mean? I think they'll work good. But no more wooden crates. And I didn't end up with any of the wooden crates. One of the craft shows I did, I took some of the crates and used them for display. And now I'm like, well, I don't even have any. I didn't get to keep any. And now I don't know if we're going to be able to get any more. So anyhow, it was a good run. Let me tell you what, it was a really good run. I mean, we sold hundreds of dollars worth of those crates, you guys. I mean, we did well. But I really wished we would have kept a couple, just so I could have some for possible displays later. I don't know. Oh, well. Anyhow, what did we do? Oh, we couldn't get off the highway where we wanted to get off because they're working on all of our highways around here. I swear you can't go anywhere. Weekly, it changes. What's open, what's closed, what you can exit from, what you can't, all that stuff. It's certainly going to be nice when it's all done, but in the meantime, it's just kind of a hassle, trying to figure out how to get around. So we ended up having to keep going down the highway until we could get off, later down the way. And so that took us a completely different direction from where we were trying to go. So we ended up in an area, and it's hard to explain. It's Lansing, almost East Lansing. And it's an area called Eastwood. There's a big shopping center there they put in several years ago with all kinds of stores and restaurants and things. And it's really kind of developed that whole area. They've since put in some apartments, and there's a movie theater out there, and lots of stuff. And, there's quite a few businesses around there as well now. So, yeah, it's an interesting place. I feel that Eastwood is a little more, shall we say, a little more upscale, possibly a little more expensive kind of thing, So we were just cruising by, and we were just going to go get something to eat when Dale looked over, and we were past the shopping center. Okay, why do I have one drill of this weird color on my pen? Was it supposed to go somewhere over there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it was supposed to be. I guess if I find a hole there somewhere, I'll know where it was supposed to go. Anyhow, it was a little deli that used to be over in the shopping center, but apparently they built an off-site location out of the actual, shopping center, and they were out on the main road. And so we decided, well, let's go there. It sounds good. We've never been there. It's called McAllister's Deli. I don't know if they're a chain like nationwide, if they're local. I have no idea. But that's where we went. We buzzed into McAllister's Deli, and then we were like, holy cow, this place is packed. We were there at noon, okay? But we had to wait in quite a line. It went fast. And they're basically, it's deli sandwiches, soups, and salads. So we ordered. It was okay. I'll say it was all right. It was nothing that's going to blow me away and make me go, oh, I can hardly wait to go back to McAllister's Deli again, right? And they were expensive. I mean, they were expensive, Dale and I can usually eat lunch, certainly lunch, for under $20. This was $30 for both of us. I was like, okay. Oh, hey, I found that drill spot right there. It goes right here. I found it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. That's the wrong one. I needed the lighter one. Where'd the lighter one go? Where'd it go? I set it over here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It's you. There we go. I just put it over there in my little case, right? So there we go. There. Perfect. I knew when I had a drill on my pen, I'm like, you probably were supposed to stay somewhere, and you did not. So anyhow, that was lunch. And then he was talking about getting a car wash, a truck wash. So we went up to the restaurant place, the Mexican place, looking for the crates, which we didn't find any. But he brought those plastic ones home, and he brought home some for the farmer too. He liked them, and he was using them for some things down at the farm. So he had some crates in the back of the truck, and then decided he wasn't going to get a truck wash because he had these crates in the truck. And I'm like, okay. So we basically were done. I mean, it was just a nice drive around, get some lunch, and then we came home. That was it. So now he's off to work on fences, and I am recording my WIP and Chat. See how that works, right? I got to hang out with him for a little while, and I get to come home and still do my WIP and Chat, and he's off making some money. Yeah, and it's a nice day. It really is nice. It's high 50s this week. It could reach 60 possibly tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Very unseasonable conditions, right? Very unseasonable weather. Now I got two on top of each other right here. Seriously. Cooperate and do what you're supposed to be doing. There we go. Okay. I'm probably going to run out of this color. I mean, I have another bag over there. I just don't want to have to stop and open it. We'll see. I'm just filling in right now. This is all filling in. So when I start this section, I did like the greens, I did the browns, the red, the yellow. I did all of this stuff. And this is the main background color. So I'm just filling it in right now. Goes pretty fast when you do it that way, Actually, all of this painting goes pretty fast. There's not a ton of confetti in it. There's lots of blocks of color. It's going pretty quickly. And, I'm not trying to bust my butt to get it done. I'm halfway. I'm well over halfway, and it's not even halfway through the month yet. So I'm not being rushed. I'm not feeling rushed. I'm just kind of taking my time and enjoying it and working on it when I want to work on it, which is mostly while I edit and upload, when I do WIP and Chat, when I go live, I work on it. I have no concerns about finishing this in time. It will be done. But I have other things I want to get to. I have other things I want to work on. So just in case you don't know what I'm working on the Diamond Art Club Gnomes, Cornucopia, and Pumpkins by Susan Wangett. So you see, I am here. I am right in here, right? Which is clearly halfway. For sure, it's halfway, right? So, yeah, it's got pretty colors. I'm enjoying how it's turning out. It has 2 fairy dust, and the fairy dust are just kind of like, yeah, okay, they're there, but I'm not super excited about them or anything. It's the first time I've used fairy dust in a painting, and you can't really even tell what they are. Like, there's some orange, and I think the orange is in the pumpkin down there. And the other color is white, so it's in their beards. So there's some here and some here. It just doesn't, I don't know, it's not like an AB for sure. Like, it doesn't stand out like an AB does. Sometimes I can't even tell that it's there, you know? So I don't know, maybe it's the colors. Maybe it's because it's white. I really don't know. Anyhow, it is what it is. Um, I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going, and I'll be done at the end of the month. So I know that Angie's cruised along on hers too. She's over halfway. Um, she's like, yeah, it's kind of easy to do. I just, I get going on it, and yeah, I get that. I totally get it. It is quick and easy to do. I think somebody in my live on Saturday said they'd finished theirs. They were working on it, and they were talking about how quickly it worked up, and they were done. So it is a quick little painting to do if you're interested. Okay. Um, I have not looked at Facebook this week to see posts for November. It's not my week to give away a prize, so I haven't really been in there looking yet. I think I'll go. I think I'll go in today. I am going to go in today because I have to do something. I'll talk about that later. So I'm going to go into Facebook and I'm going to look through some things, and I'll look at some pictures, see how things are going for people, who's finishing a painting, who's not, all that kind of stuff, right? So, yeah, I hope you're having fun. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm happy that this is going so quickly, and I'm definitely going to finish this month. So I'm happy about that. Let me talk about what I was just going to get to a little bit later, but I'll talk about it now because this is a good place to segue to it, I suppose. So last week was my week to give away a prize. So I went into Facebook, numbered all the comments, went in, did a number generator, and pulled a winner. And I announced that in my last week's WIP and Chat. Okay, because that's kind of what I do. Well, with that being said, I have not heard from that winner. Okay. Now, this has happened more than one time in the last several months where I've given away a prize and the winner doesn't contact me. So here comes the story. Here comes the speech. Here comes the little speech. All right. You guys need to understand that it is hard sometimes for me to locate a winner. All right. If you have commented on Facebook, and this one was weird because this was a comment. Wait, I haven't looked up this person. Have I looked up this person in Facebook? I don't remember. I don't even remember now. Okay, I've been very busy, and I don't remember how I tried to look them up or if it was somebody else I was looking up. I can't recall. But here's the deal. It's not that easy to hunt people down, and I cannot do that. I just cannot do that any longer. And here's my thing. If you have participated in an event, or, I mean, you're a member on my channel, I give away a prize once a month, you know that your name is in the hat, right? For a possibility of winning something. Please, please, if you know that you are possibly in the running for a prize, please go and look and see if you won. It's always pretty clear where the winner will be announced It's either going to be in a video, a WIP and Chat, grand prizes. If I have another partner and we're giving away grand prizes, we typically like to do that as a live giveaway. All I'm saying is I cannot look people up and try to find people. So with that being said, I don't want to sound selfish. I don't want to sound rude, but I will not be trying to locate people. I cannot take the time to try to hunt winners down. All right. You must watch the videos or the lives and contact me. Moving forward, let me just say, you will have a week. Any winner from this point forward has 1 week, 1 week to contact me to claim your prize. If I have not heard from the winner in 1 week's time, then I'm just going to move on and pick somebody else. All right? There are plenty of people out there that would love to win a prize. And I mean, I try to make the prizes nice, you know? Sure, we're not giving away, $50, $60, $70 paintings all the time, but we try to make fun things that you would like. I find little trinkety things along the way and I buy them and I put them in my little giveaway box. So I've got stuff to give away. And I get stuff from all over the place, when I'm out shopping. And I just find cute little things and I throw them in the box. And then when it's time to put a package together, I've got a selection of things to choose from. So moving forward, please, you must contact me if you have won a prize within a week. And don't expect to hear from me saying you won. All right. And the other part of me is like, okay, you're winning a prize, you're winning something, you're getting stuff for free. The least you could do is notice that you won and, take the time to contact me. I know. So that's it. That's all. I'm not going to harp on it anymore, but moving forward, that's how things will work. All right. I'll make it clear where you will hear about the winning, and everybody has 1 week to contact me with your contact information, whatever I've asked for. And if that doesn't happen, I move on to somebody else. That being said, at the end of this video, I will pick another winner for last week because I have not heard from last week's winner. Okay? So we're moving on. And, if that person comes back to me later and says, oh, I'm so sorry, I was busy, I was this, I was that, it's just going to be, I am so sorry, I have already moved on and chosen somebody else. I waited a week and had to move on. All right. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound mean, rude, anything like that, but it's just the way it has to be. Okay. It just has to be that way. All right. Pay attention at the end. I'll be picking a new winner. All right. Angie's going to do a video, I believe, this week to announce the winner for week 2. And she did say in a video and on her live, comments are going to be cut off on Tuesdays at 5 Eastern Standard Time. That gives us time to get in there, number the comments, pick a winner, and get it put into our WIP and Chat. My WIP and Chats always go out on Wednesday. And I need to be able to have that information prior to me, finishing a video, editing and uploading it and getting it ready to be out there on Wednesday. So, comments will be closed 5 o'clock. All right. on Tuesday. Got it. Got it. Got it. Alrighty. So this is Angie's week. And I know Angie has been out getting some fun stuff for prizes. I've seen some of it. So, yeah, I would love to win. And I don't enter very often any giveaways just because, I don't know. I'm a creator. I have a lot of stuff. I don't know. Any giveaways that I actually enter anymore lately are usually like Yarny giveaways. I'll enter Yarny giveaways because, I can always use more yarn. Right now, I'm like full up on diamond paintings, I think, I am getting full up on diamond paintings. So anyhow, I hope you're having fun with the event. I hope you're getting some Nomi things done. I'm getting this done. I did my November gnome hanging. I got that finished. I just took one afternoon and I was like, I'm going to work on this today. I don't feel like working on the big painting, and I want this one done so I can hang it up in my house for November. So that I'm trying to get each of the months done as, we're in the month or right before the month so that I can actually display them, right? Wow, novel concept. Display what you worked on. I know. So that's what I'm doing. Anyhow, what else do I want to talk to you about? Oh, let's talk about Francesca's for a minute. I have thoroughly enjoyed every moment of working with Francesca's studio works, from every aspect of it, from looking at artwork initially to looking at other things to discussing the different elements going into the diamond paintings. And then, of course, ultimately here, being honored to do the sneak peeks for this launch. Initially, I was asked, to do some sneak peeks, and I was thrilled to do so. And then it became exclusive sneak peeker, which I was like, oh, wow, okay, okay. But it's been just a blessing. It's been fun. It's been a little bit of work, but it's just been a pleasure and a joy to present it to you. Okay. Every single painting I opened, the quality is right there. You cannot deny the quality of these paintings, this product. It's amazing. I have a few. I have a few that you'll be seeing over, the next months or year, or I don't know how long it'll take, but I've already mentioned that I am working on Snowman and Child for Christmas time in January, or not January, December, right? Sorry, thirsty. So my plan for this week, I was able to open up Snowman and Child and show that to you, and show you the bling pack and talk about the website a little bit. I thought that was all very helpful, and I hope that you were able to check some of that out. I've got the great big old Singer scissors in here. No, those were Dale's. Yeah. So next, moving forward, is I'm going to kit it up, get it ready to go for December. And then I will be able to really show you the drills. It's the first one I've actually been able to open up everything, The other paintings I have boxed back up, and most of them are going back to the company. So there's that. I couldn't open things up that I wasn't, keeping for myself. So I'm super excited to get into this week, open up those drills. I will make a video. Of course, I'll be talking about the Christmas event, which is the Christmas elves. So I'll be talking about the event and kitting that painting up, and I'll be able to show you the drills up close. And then I'll be able to start working on it in December and show you what that painting's looking like and how it's coming together, how it's working up, what it's looking like, all that stuff. And that's the part that we haven't been able to see yet, right? I haven't been able to see that yet. So I'm excited to get started with that. I would like to just personally say thank you to everybody who has visited the website, everybody who has liked the Facebook page, or followed on Instagram so that you can get information as we go along. I still have several first looks to show you, which I'll be doing those on Thursdays until I run out. I believe there might be 6 more paintings. They're already listed, so that's why they're not a sneak peek. And we'll just call them a first look. I think when you see some of them, even though you may have seen them on the website, I think you're going to be really surprised what some of these look like. I'm going to be super excited to see some of these that I still have to go. There's one or two, one for sure, that I know I want, and I want to do it at some point. I want to do that one at some point. We might as well just keep going with this color since, it keeps going up here. Can you still see what I'm doing? Let me look on the camera. I moved up to a new section. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we got thankful in there. We're going to make thankful. The words are turning out great on this, by the way. So thank you for your support. And I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the videos. They've been a lot of fun to make. I've had a good time. All right, I'm going to do this. So I have a place to set that. And I lost a drill over here. Come back. Come back, little drill. Come back. There we go. And of course, thank you to those people who have purchased. I've heard from a few of you. Some of you have purchased more than once. Some of you, haven't yet, but, you're super excited and you got some things you're thinking about. So as of today, all of the paintings are listed on the website. So if you were waiting to see everything, it's all there. But I will get into the last 6 or so and show you those. And I'm going to spread those out every Thursday. So I got about 6 weeks of good stuff to show you yet. So thank you for your support. It's a company worth supporting. I will say that. It's definitely a company worth supporting. And looking forward to what the future holds. Yes, what the future holds. So anyhow. All right. I'm just I'm messing with my Not Your Mama's mud. I'm just kind of refreshing it by poking my tweezers in there. Poke your tweezers in your oh yeah, that was right. Poke your tweezers in your Not Your Mama's mud. In your Not Your Mama's mud. And it kind of refreshes it so things stick better before you have to add more or refill or whatever. Because I don't feel like doing that right now. Right? I don't feel like doing that. So, what else has been going on in my world? Not much. Not a lot. Let's see. I haven't really gone anywhere. I haven't done anything too exciting this week. Last week was yarn shopping with Angie. Didn't do that this week. I think I'm going to do some yarn shopping today, though, online. Yeah. You might still be able to get in. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a chicken? Oh, yep. Oh, yep, the red girls are out front. The red girls have learned how to get around the place. And I have a brown one in my flower bed. I don't know what she's doing there. Oh, there's another one over there, too. Oh, well, the girls are here. All right. The girls are out front. One over there, one over here, and the red ones just went running past the window. They're in the driveway. What are they doing? I have no idea. Hi. Oh, she's looking at me right now. That's what she's doing. Hello. What are you doing? What do you want? What? Here comes the red girls. They're coming back around this way. What do you guys want? The red ones are funny. Oh my gosh. The red ones are funny. Let me talk about the yarn thing first. Hobie. I don't know what you call it. Hobie or hobby. They're having a Black Friday sale. And they had a big live today. As I'm driving around with Dale in the truck, I got the video on. I'm watching them live with no sound, just so I'm not irritating him, to see what they were talking about, what kind of yarns they had on sale, what deals they were having. And I got 50% off. Some nice yarns and some yarns I've wanted to try. So I got some things in my cart. I'm just playing around right now with which things are on sale, which deals I can get, not wanting to pay shipping. Shipping was only $10, but I mean, I throw one more skein of yarn in my cart and I don't have to pay that $10, which I did. The yarn was $6. The yarn was $6, so that saved me $4 to get another skein of yarn, right? Okay, yeah. So, you might want to check that out. It was a 48-hour deal. So by the time you see this, it should still be good if you're interested in some hobby yarn. So yeah, there's that. I've been crocheting and I started another project, and that project is for me. I'm making a sweater. I decided I was going to make myself a cardigan. I made one cardigan one time, and I think it was the yarn that I used. I don't like it. And so I didn't really like how it turned out a whole lot. But I thought I found this really nifty pattern by Evelyn and Peter. Peter and Evelyn. Evelyn and Peter. I think that's it. And I decided to start working on it. So I'm working on the back panel. I've got ribbing done, and I'm working up the back. And it's going pretty good. I like it. It's super nice and soft and squishy. I'm using Heartland yarn, and it is plump, squishy, soft yarn, and it's a really pretty color. And I think it will make a nice sweater for me to just have to wear around the house, because I really wear this when I have on like all the time. And it's just a sweater I bought at the store. It's just a black sweater, and it's getting all pilly and just kind of, it's not in great shape anymore. But I wear it like all the time because I'm cold all the time. I am cold all the time, except in the summertime. But check out Hobby and see if there's anything there that you're interested in. Like I said, they got this great. Come on, I need one more drill. Where can I pick it up at without? There we go. Great deal for Black Friday. So the girls. That's what I was going to talk about. These girls. Dale has been out there making friends with the red girls. Yes, he has. So what he does when he lets them out is he coerces the red girls to come up to him and get up close and personal and friendly with him while he feeds them some bugs. Bugs are like mealworms and beetles. It comes in a mix. It's pretty gross, right? I mean, nothing I would want. But he's been doing that. And so they're coming up to him, and he's got them so that most of them, I don't know if all of them will, But most of them will come eat these bugs right out of his hand. He just gives them a little handful and they come out and peck it right out of his hand. So he's kind of got them doing that. And he's got them used to coming out and getting food, snacks, treats. Well, I went out the other day to let him out. And I'm like, why are you coming at me? What? Why are you coming at me, bird? This little red bird just kept coming right at me. Like, I don't know what it was going to do, but I thought, are you trying to peck me? What do you want? Well, I had to shoo it away. And then I realized after the fact, oh, I know why it's doing that. I know what's going on. It thinks I have food. I don't have food for you. You need to go away. I don't have anything. I am not Dale. I am not out here trying to hand feed you. I'm never, ever going to try to hand feed you, just so you know. But get out of my face, So what I had to do, because it just kept coming at me and coming at me, what I had to do was turn the tables on it and go after it. Like, I started going after it like I was going to pick it up. And then it was like, oh, no, we're not doing that. You're not picking me up. And then it ran away. Oh, gosh. So it's done it a couple days now. And a couple of them are trying to do it. One's worse than the others. One is definitely more aggressive than the others. Yesterday, I had to go over to the neighbors. So that means I have to walk beside our pond and through the tall grasses over there to go over to the neighbors. Well, I headed over there. I had their mail. The mail person left me a whole pile of their mail yesterday. So I'm walking over there, and two of the redbirds are following me. And I'm like, no, you cannot follow me. You cannot come to the neighbors. We don't want to teach you to go over to the neighbors, right? But I think because I had stuff in my hands, I had the mail in my hands, they were certain I had food for them. I had to turn around and swat at them with the mail, like, no, until they finally backed off. They kind of followed me still, but at a distance, I'm like, Dale, what are you creating here? We don't need chickens that are going to be that, I don't know if aggressive is the word, but they're definitely in your face and they definitely are trying to get something from you. I'm like, I don't need that. I just don't need that from them. I don't need them following me, chasing me, whatever, Oy. I mean, they're not going to hurt me. I know that. They're not coming at me like Chuck would. It's definitely not like that. They're just coming up like, hey, give us something. I know you got stuff. Give it up, lady. Give it up. But I have nothing. I have nothing for you. So they're funny. They are definitely, the red ones are definitely getting around. For the longest time, they just stayed out in the pen or very close to the pen. Some days they were still in the coop and they wouldn't even come out of the coop. They just stayed there until I was gone. But they are getting around now. They're starting to hang out with the brown girls. They're starting to go where the brown girls go. And they're definitely getting more mobile. Like the first day I filmed them up in the yard, I was like, ooh, they're up here. They made it to the yard, because they hadn't even come close to the house at that point. But now they're coming up into the yard. They're coming up close to the house. Clearly they were close to the house. They were just right out front there in the driveway. This morning when I let them out, Dale's on the deck and I let everybody out. And the brown girls will instantly just come running up to the house. They run up to the house and they run right under the deck. Well, the red ones, they looked at the brown girls and they started following them. And then they looked at me like, does she have anything? is she going in that building in that back room to get the goodies? And I didn't. And so then they were like, oh, okay, fine. So they followed the brown girls right up to the house. And the brown girls, they went right underneath the deck. The red ones just kind of stayed like in front of the deck. They didn't quite go under. So I don't think they've actually been under the deck yet, but they get close, you know. They're funny though. They're so funny. But yeah, what is Dale creating there? He's creating very food motivated little birdies that want to come after you. Yesterday was funny too. Yesterday, I was looking out the window and I see a deer. And it's coming from our back area there. There's a couple paths from this side that you could go down, and it's coming up the one path coming out there. And I just stood there and watched it for a while, and I was real quiet. I was inside, but I just watched it, and it kind of cautiously walked down to the pond. I'm like, okay, it cautiously walks to the pond, and I'm thinking, are you all alone? Was my first thought. Because normally they're not alone. But it walked down to the pond, and I was wondering what the ducks were going to do. So the ducks kind of stopped swimming a little bit, and they kind of cautiously looked. They didn't like swim away or anything, but that little deer just kind of walked up to the water and wanted a drink. And I was like, okay. So then I started hearing gunshots because, you know, it's hunting season. I started hearing gunshots, and I'm like, oh, little deer, don't go any further the way you're headed because that's where the gunshots are coming from. They were coming from like across the street. And I'm like, no, don't go that way. And so the deer just heard all that noise and kind of glanced that way and was like, you know, didn't know what that was, wasn't going to go that direction. And then I saw another deer pop out of the woods back there. And that deer never came out to the pond. And then the guns, they kept shooting these guns. And so finally, both of the deer just wandered around back there and went down a different path back out into the woods. And I'm like, smart idea. That's a good place for you. Yes. You just go back in there, in our little woods back there. You're safe back there, you know? I know that everybody around us hunts. I mean, they do. Neighbors across the street hunt. The young kid across the way, a little bit further down the road, hunts. And I'm like, you guys just stay here. Stay in our yard and you'll be safe. You know, I don't want them to get shot. I don't. I like watching my deer wander around. But yeah, I like watching them. I don't want them to get shot. And I think they were two younger deer that maybe were born this spring. You know, one of the sets of twins. And I did not see a mommy. I only saw those two. But, I mean, they're well on their own at this point. But they would have still been hanging with her, I think, if she was, you know, still around probably. So I don't think she is, but you never know. Anyhow, that's my fun and excitement here on the farm. I've been spending a lot of time home alone because Dale is back to work down there working on fences and all that fun stuff, and I'm just home. I'm just home. You know, and there are days you would think that I would just sit and diamond paint all day or crochet or whatnot, but you know what? There's days I don't want to do either of those, and I don't. Yesterday was one of those days. I crocheted a little bit. Excuse me. I diamond painted a little bit, and then I didn't want to do either one of those things. So I looked at my phone for a while. I looked at patterns for a while. I looked at different YouTube things for a while. And, you know, I just didn't feel like really doing anything. Didn't want to do anything. You ever get like that? I just didn't want to diamond paint. I didn't want to crochet. I just wanted to like sit and vegetate. Sometimes I just want to, I don't know, talk. I just want to talk to somebody. Now, and that doesn't happen all the time. And sometimes I do. I just call somebody up, and I talk. But, yesterday was one of those weird days. Anyhow, I think I'm done rambling. So this week, hopefully this week, or maybe early next week, it depends, I will be doing a video for DP Christmas Elves. I hope you have a Christmas painting in mind to work on. Get that ready. Christmas, wintry, holiday type painting. All right. At least a 30 by 40 section of something. Don't care if it's a new start. It can be something you've already worked on. As long as you have at least 30 by 40 to work on. All right. Keep you kind of busy for the month. And we're going to have giveaways every day. And I'll talk more about that in the video for DP Christmas Elves. There's a group of us, and we're all going to take turns at giving away a prize once a day. Going to get a little hairy. Got to figure out how we're going to have listings for all this for you to post every day, but it's going to work, and it's going to be fun. The elves are busy at work making the toys and collecting the goodies, getting ready to give them away to our wonderful, lucky followers. All right. So more information on that coming either later this week or beginning of next week. Whenever I get that painting kitted up and get the video made, that's when. And I got to get a little information yet. So, little information. So, anyhow, I guess that's it. Except I got to go pick that winner from last week. Take 2, ding ding, right? Please remember, if you know your hat is in the ring for a possibility at winning a prize, please follow up. Follow up, follow up. Because the days of Mindy trying to hunt people down have got to come to an end. Okay? All right. Stay tuned for the winner. And then watch Angie this week because Angie's going to have week 2's winner. Week 2's winner's coming up too. Woo, woo. Okay, lots of good stuff going on. All right, let's go pick us a winner. Funny little side note here. I'm sitting here getting ready to film this winner. And I hear a tractor going down the road, and I look out and I'm like, oh, that's Dale driving the farmer's tractor down the road. He kind of likes doing that whenever he gets the opportunity to drive that tractor. He's like, let me drive the tractor. I think he has too much fun. All right. So I went to the number generator, which is funny. I already had my number in there from last week, which was 59. So I didn't have to do anything there. All right. Let's pick us a number. How do we do that? Oh, over here. Let's hit spin. Let's pick us a number. Let's see. It's probably making noise, but all right, 41 is our number. So I got it over here. Let's come up there. Oh, look, I'm so close to 41 already. 43, 42. We got one more. Let's see who it is. 41. Who's 41? Where's 41? Where's 41? Who got the 41? Is it in here? I don't know. Is it this one? My comment is lost. There it is. There it is. 41 right there. So, Kayleen Platt, you are number 41. You win the prize. So, 1 week from today, please contact me and get me your address so that I can ship it out to you. Alrighty? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, watch more videos, come back, do all the things that support a YouTube creator. And know that I appreciate you greatly. Okay? All right. Congratulations. Hope to hear from you soon. Have a great week, everybody. Don't forget, post your progress picture. One progress picture a week. One progress picture a week. All right? Week 2 will be done by the time you see this. So week 3's post will be up. So post your progress in week 3. All righty. See you soon, everybody.